A very pleasant good evening to you from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're coming to you on the NFHS Network live here this evening. We are featuring the 4A championship game between Sunrise Mountain Mustangs and the defending champion Salpointe Catholic Lancers. And they are coached by head coach Heather Moore Martin, and she's been at Salpointe since 2012. She actually coached the boys at Catalina Foothills in 2010 and 2011. Last year's title for the Salpointe Catholic Lancers was the first title from a big school in southern Arizona in about 23 years. They defeated Greenway 3-1 to win the state title last season. Cactus led twice on Tuesday night here at Mountain Point High School in the semifinal, but Salpointe found a way to fight back with their offense. And tonight, if they want to win the championship, they have to avoid service errors if the Mustangs are starting to drop the ball in over the block. The Sunrise Mountain Mustangs come in ranked number 4. Their head coach, Bob Lavardo, coaching the Mustangs. Their 2017 record, they come in 29 wins, 8 losses overall, and they are 8-2 in the section. They swept number 1 Cactus Shadows on Tuesday night right here at Mountain Point High School in the semifinals. They lost to Greenway in the quarters last year, but that was their best finish since the 2009 semifinals. We're so glad you joined us here this evening on the NFHS Network. Once again, we're at the Mountain Point High School where we're going to have the AZ Preps AIA 365 4A Volleyball Championship. We're going to step aside here for a few moments, take a few commercial breaks before we get ready for the first serve. 4 or 5 minutes or so away. We'll be right back with you here on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You are watching live on the NFHS Network. We're just about ready to get underway here for the AZ Preps 4A Volleyball Championship featuring the Salpointe Catholic Lancers and the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Salpointe coming into tonight's contest with an overall record of 32 wins and 6 losses. They have some stars on their team. Leading their team on aces is number 4, Peyton Lewis. She's actually nearing 1,000 assists for the 3rd time in her illustrious career for the Lancers. She also is the team leader as well in digs with 339 plus. The leader in kills for the Lancers is number 9, Alana Duarte, coming into tonight's contest with 305 kills. The 5'8" senior is a big-time leader for the Lancers, and she also posts a very close second, 57 aces for the Lancers volleyball squad. Sunrise Mountain under coach Bob Lavardo, once again coming in with a record of 29 wins and 8 losses, 8-2 in their section. Their libero, number 3, Megan Flory, leads the team with digs in 322. Shauna Rath, number 4, leads the team in assists with 299. They're announcing the starting lineups here at Mountain Point High School. We're just about ready to get underway. We're going to take this time to invite you to call a friend, text a friend, email a friend, send them a link to this game. I'm sure there's friends and family that would love to tune in and cheer on their family members and watch this contest here tonight live from Mountain Point High School. So take this moment here, get a hold of them, call them, text them, send them an email, send them a Facebook note, and we'll be right back with you here on the NFHS Network with Sunrise Mountain and Salpointe Catholic right after these messages. All right, both teams honoring America here with the playing of our national anthem. We're just about ready to get underway here from Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona. So glad you joined us this evening here on the NFHS Network. Sponsors of the AIA, Arizona Interscholastic Association, and all of their state championships. Welcome out here this evening to Mountain Point High School. We have the Salpointe Catholic Lancers facing off against the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Salpointe Catholic is the defending state champions in the 4A division, and they are ready to defend their crown here this evening against the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Once again, so glad you joined us here this evening on the NFHS Network. Make sure and let your friends know that you're watching here this evening. Also, make sure and take the time, if you're on Twitter, to tweet us using the hashtag SMHS versus SCHS, and we'd love to read your questions, comments, and maybe some shout-outs, something along those lines on the air here this evening tonight. Looking forward to a great contest here in the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. Just about ready to get underway here from Mountain Point High School in Ahwatukee. James Poovey, alongside my production staff, Ed Como. Sunrise Mountain ready to go, Salpointe ready to go as well. Once again, thanks to the production crew here this evening. Ed Como is our producer, and Josh Gray is working the camera here at Mountain Point High School. Thanks a lot to those guys for being with us here this evening. Here we go. Number 11, Peyton Harmon on to serve for Sunrise Mountain. Salpointe sets it up, and a nice kill there. Nice job there. Number 9, senior, 5'8", Alana Duarte with the kill. Another to add to her total of 305 on the season so far. Number 4, Peyton Lewis on to serve for Salpointe. Sunrise Mountain sets it up. Gets it over. Nice set there for Salpointe. Number 17, nice job for Salpointe. Number 17, Madison Sunholm on the kill there. The junior, 5'11", outside hitter there for the Lancers. Nice job. Number 4, Peyton Lewis back to serve for Salpointe. Very near aces it there. Nice job, Alana Duarte for Salpointe, elevating at the net and getting it over and getting it to go. 3-0 Salpointe here early in the first set. Number 4, Peyton Lewis serving once again for the Lancers. Nice job there, Megan Flory for Sunrise Mountain. Libero, number 20, comes in, Megan Flory for Sunrise. Big hitter, number 9, Alana Duarte for Salpointe. And a nice kill there for the for the Sunrise Mustangs. Nice effort on the attempted return there for number 4, Peyton Lewis for Salpointe. Unable to get that one off the court. Reannan Bihlmeier serving for the Mustangs. And that one is too deep for Salpointe. And now the Mustangs on the attack here, 3-2 in the first set. The serve for Sunrise, and she gets it to go. Nice job on the serve there. That's number 2, Rhiannon Bihlmeier, the 5'7" sophomore, doing the work back there for the Mustangs. We're knotted up at 3 apiece. Salpointe sets, and a great kill up front there for the Salpointe Lancers. That's number 8, Taylor Sarnoski, 5'8", senior, middle backer there for the Lancers. Nice job. Number 9, Alana Duarte on to serve for Salpointe. Sunrise sets up the return. Salpointe looking to make the kill. Not able to get it over for Sunrise, and that point will go to Salpointe. Salpointe 5, Sunrise Mountain 3. Alana Duarte serving for the Lancers. What a great job there. Number 11 for the Mustangs, Peyton Harmon, 6-foot junior, who has 285 plus assists, also leads her club in aces with 46. Nice kill there for the Mustangs. We're sitting at 5-4 Salpointe. And a nice block up front there for number 7 for the Mustangs. Elevating at the net, Mackenzie Wise, 6-foot freshman on the play there for Sunrise. Number 10, Courtney Luxton, back to serve for the Mustangs. Great effort there from Bihlmeier, but not able to get it to go, and that point will go over to Salpointe. Salpointe 6, Sunrise Mountain 5, here in the first set. Once again, thanks for joining us here tonight on the NFHS Network. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast wherever you are. Make sure and tweet us, if you will, using the hashtag SMHS versus SCHS. We'd love to read your questions, comments, and any shout-outs you might have for any of these players or coaches or administrators, for that matter, here at either one of these schools here tonight. 7-5 Salpointe. Helana Meisner on the ace for the Lancers. Excuse me, that was out. I apologize. That point goes to Sunrise. 7-6 Salpointe here in the first set. And a nice effort there from number 5, Abby Russell, attempting the kill. Unfortunately, out of bounds for Salpointe. And number 4, Shauna Rath, on to serve for the Mustangs. And once again, nice job there. Number 13, Andrea Owens. She's a 6'1" freshman outside hitter for Salpointe, with a great effort there for the Lancers. Number 17, Madison Sunholm, on to serve for Salpointe. That one is a bit too deep. And we are now knotted up at 8 apiece in the first set here. Mackenzie Wise serving for Sunrise. Back over for the Mustangs. Salpointe sets it up. Duarte, nice effort. Ball goes out. And now Sunrise Mountain takes their first lead of the contest, 9-8 here in the first set. Number 7, Mackenzie Wise, on serving for the Mustangs. Salpointe sets it up. An excellent defensive effort there at the net. That is number 9, Jocelyn Teichman, for the Mustangs, with the defensive effort on the net there for Sunrise Mountain. Mackenzie Wise remains on to serve for Sunrise. Nice job there. Number 13 for Salpointe, Andrea Owens, 6'1" freshman, once again contributing to the Lancers' success. She has 255 kills on the season. Andrea Owens is now on to serve for Salpointe. Nice effort there, number 9, Jocelyn Teichman, for Sunrise, but a better defensive effort on the Salpointe side. Up front there, leading the charge, was number 5, and that's Abby Russell, 6-foot sophomore. Nice dink there for the Mustangs. Duarte elevates at the net, doesn't get it to go. Nice defense there again for Sunrise. That's Kaylee Ford. And a nice turn of events there for Salpointe as they get the point and take the lead 11-10 here in the first set. Number 13, Andrea Owens, remains on for Salpointe to serve. And that is just outside. Wait a minute, they have changed the ruling, and the point is good for Salpointe. That brings it to 12-10 Salpointe, leading here in the first set. Owens to serve. And a nice job getting it to go there for the Sunrise Mustang. That's number 15, Adna Menmodovic, a 5'11" freshman middle hitter for the Sunrise Mustangs. Excellent job there. The Libero on to serve for Sunrise, Megan Flory, 5'5" junior. Duarte on the attack again for Salpointe. Comes up a bit short, ball's outside. Libero on again to serve Flory for Sunrise Mountain. We're knotted up at 12 apiece. So glad you joined us here this evening on the NFHS Network. This is the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. That point is good for Sunrise. They now take a 13-12 lead. Flory remains on to serve for the Mustangs. Nice job at the net there for Salpointe. Mustangs set it up, and a great kill there for number 9, Jocelyn Teichman. 6-foot junior up front. Net minding it for the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Looks like we have a timeout on the floor here. Our score, Sunrise Mountain leads Salpointe Catholic 14-12 in the first set. We'll step aside and come right back on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship live on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us here this evening. My name is James Poovey. We are live with Salpointe Catholic and Sunrise Mountain. Sunrise Mountain leads 14-13 here in the first set. Looks like a net violation there. Nice effort from number 11, Peyton Harmon. Unfortunately, the violation for Sunrise. Point goes over to Salpointe. We are knotted up at 14 apiece in the first set. Nice effort there by Sunrise Mountain. And a nice job there as well. Number 9, Jocelyn Teichman up on the net there for Sunrise. Nice effort as well on the other side there for Peyton Harmon. Peyton Harmon is now on to serve for the Mustangs. Nice serve. Duarte sets up the kill for Salpointe and gets it to go. Alana Duarte, 5'8" senior. Set up very nicely there by the front line for the Lancers. Number 4 on, Peyton Lewis, serving for Salpointe. Nice effort there, elevating at the net for number 9 for Sunrise. That was Jocelyn Teichman. Unfortunately, ball did not go a bit too deep, and Salpointe will serve. Nice job there at the net. Number 9, Alana Duarte. She's all over the floor for Salpointe. Nice little dink over the net there for the Salpointe point. That takes us to 17-15 Salpointe here in the first set. Ball is in for the Lancers. And they pull ahead by 3. And now we have a timeout on the court. Looks like it is taken by Sunrise Mountain. We will step aside here once again. Coming to you live from the Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back with you. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship on the NFHS Network. We're live from Mountain Point High School. Sunrise Mountain squaring off against Salpointe Catholic. And Salpointe has the lead currently in the first set, 18-15. Duarte again elevating at the net. Nice job there on the defensive side for Sunrise. Duarte again with a shot at the net, unable to get it to go. And a nice defensive charge there for Sunrise Mountain. And they draw to within 2 of Salpointe here in the first set. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier on to serve for the Mustangs. Off the top of the net. Duarte again for Salpointe. Nice effort up front there for the Mustangs. Salpointe once again able to get it to go. I believe that was number 9 once again for Salpointe, Alana Duarte. Credit on that last fray there up front to Sunrise Mountain, number 11, Peyton Harmon. Playing very stout up front, as well as number 12, Madison Harris, and number 8, Kendall Bailey. Salpointe sets it up, going for the kill, and it's out. Nice effort there, cross-court kill, unable to get it to go for Salpointe, and that point will roll to Sunrise. 19-17, Salpointe here in the first set, and Courtney Luxton on to serve for Sunrise. Sunrise sets it up, and number 7 with the kill, Mackenzie Wise. 6-foot freshman coming up huge once again for Sunrise Mountain. She has 170-plus kills on the season and has a couple here tonight already. Courtney Luxton remains in for Sunrise on the serve. And a nice defensive effort there for Sunrise Mountain. Unfortunately, that was a net violation on their defense, and the point will go to the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. They lead 20-18 here in the first set from Mountain Point High School. You're live on the NFHS Network tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Make sure and tell a friend. Make sure and tweet us. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll read some of your comments and questions here throughout the broadcast tonight. Nice kill there, number 7, Mackenzie Wise, once again for Sunrise Mountain. And she's come up huge here tonight for her volleyball squad. Number 4, Shauna Rath on to serve for the Mustangs. Sets it up nicely, and what a great defensive effort there up front. Minding the net, number 15, 5'11" freshman. That's Adna Memadovic up front for Sunrise Mountain. And we are once again knotted up at 20 apiece. Number 4, Rath, remains on to serve for Sunrise. And defense again rising up to the challenge. That is number 7, again, Mackenzie Wise on the defensive side of the net for Sunrise. And she is not having it here late in the first set. Luxton serving again for Sunrise. Nice recovery there for Salpointe. Nice kill try there for Duarte. 7 elevates again for Sunrise. Salpointe trying to find a spot on the floor. Nice dig there. Number 4, Salpointe. That was Peyton Lewis. And they ultimately come up with the point. We are now knotted at 21 apiece here in the first set. Number 17, Madison Sunholm on the junior, 5'11", serving here for the Lancers. Nice job getting it back in there for Sunrise. Nice dig, number 2 for the Mustangs. That's Bihlmeier. And there she is again. Mackenzie Wise elevating at the net. 6-foot freshman, a bright future ahead for the Sunrise Mountain volleyball team. And she is back to serve again for her squad. Sunrise takes the lead 22-21 here in the first set from Mountain Point High School. And an ace. Puts that on the tally sheet for Mackenzie Wise, an ace. And they are now up by 2 here in the first set, 23-21. 21. And now we have a timeout on the floor from Salpointe. We will step aside here on the NFHS Network, right back to Mountain Point High School after these messages. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships, Salpointe Catholic Lancers, and they trail Sunrise Mountain here in the first set, 23-21. Excellent effort there from number 7, Mackenzie Wise, not able to get the serve to go. She's got to be exhausted after that defensive effort she put up there here late in the first set. That point will go over to Salpointe, 23-22 Sunrise. And number 13 on to serve Andrea Owens for the Lancers. Duarte elevates, not able to get it to go. Nice return. Nice effort, number 4, Peyton Lewis on defense there for Salpointe. Number 5 elevating and going cross court for the Lancers. That's Abby Russell. Cross court kill. That was an excellent effort there from the 6-foot sophomore middle backer for Salpointe. Number 13, Andrea Owens, remains on serving for the Lancers. Sunrise sets it up. Nice elevation there. A little too deep. On the return there from number 11, Peyton Harmon. And we've got, once again, Salpointe leading 24-23, and a timeout on the floor for the Sunrise Mustangs. Our score here in the first set, Salpointe leads Sunrise Mountain 24-23. We'll step aside and be right back with you on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the NFHS Network. Salpointe on to serve to Sunrise Mountain. They lead 24-23 here in the first set. That ball goes out, and that point is good for Sunrise Mountain. We are all knotted up once again here, 24 apiece. And the Libero for Sunrise Mountain coming on, Megan Flory, 5'5" junior, on for the Mustangs. Duarte elevates at the net, not able to get that one over. And an excellent defensive stand once again for Sunrise Mountain. They now lead with the set point here, 25-24 over Salpointe. Nice serve for Flory. Duarte elevates again. Flory on the dig. And it's too deep. Tried the cross-court kill there. Number 5, nice effort from Abby Russell. And just like that, Sunrise Mountain will take the first set here at Mountain Point High School in Phoenix. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live on the NFHS Network. We'll step aside here between sets. We'll be back with you here in a few minutes. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here live on the NFHS Network. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. We are through one set of action here, and Sunrise Mountain took the first set by a score of 26-24. We're about ready to begin the second set here of action, and on to serve for Salpointe is number 4, Peyton Lewis. And we've got the clock fixed here. We'll get going with the second set of action from Mountain Point High School. Number 9 for Sunrise Mountain on the kill there, Jocelyn Teichman. She has 158 plus on the season. She's a 6-foot junior for the Mustangs. And she is now deep to serve for Sunrise Mountain. Nice attempt there on the dig for number 13, Andrea Owens for Salpointe. Not able to come up with it. And Sunrise gets out with a very early 2-0 lead here early in the second set. Nice effort there on the net. That was number 9, Alana Duarte, elevating for the Lancers, but not able to get it to go, and a great defensive effort there for the Mustangs. Libero returns for Salpointe. Nice attempt, number 17, Madison Sunholm, trying to get the kill down the line. Ball a bit outside, and Sunrise Mountain once again, they're leading 4-0 here in the second set. And that serve there, a bit too deep. And Salpointe is on the board here in the second set of action. Thanks again for joining us here live on the NFHS Network. This is the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. Live from Mountain Point High School here in Ahwatukee. And that point there, once again, goes to Sunrise Mountain. They lead 5-1 here in the second set of action. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier is back to serve for the Mustangs. Return by Duarte. Salpointe sets it up, trying to find an open spot there in the Sunrise defense. Duarte on the dig once again for Salpointe. Nice kill shot there, Kendall Bailey for Sunrise. Couldn't get it to go. Tries to go cross court that time, does Bailey. And the ball sails outside. Number 10, Helana Meisner checks into the lineup for Salpointe, and she will serve for the Lancers. Salpointe trying to find their spot here. Unfortunately, ball a bit too deep that time. Appears that the ball was tipped. Our score here in the second set of action from Mountain Point High School. Sunrise Mountain leads Salpointe Catholic 5-3. And that point is good there for Sunrise Mountain. They take a 6-3 lead here in the second set of action. Number 10 for Sunrise Mountain, Courtney Luxton, is deep to serve. Nice job, service very low over the net there. Excellent defense there for Sunrise, but not able to get it done, as that point will go to Salpointe. 6-4 here in the second set. Number 17, Sunholm, serving and scoring for Salpointe. And that brings Salpointe to within 1, 6-5. And they remain on serve. Set just a bit too close to the net there for Sunrise Mountain. And now we are even at 6 apiece here in the second set of action. Live on the NFHS Network from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix. Number 17, Sunholm, once again to serve for Salpointe. Sunholm elevates and gets it to go for the Lancers. They take their first lead here in the second set. They are now up over Sunrise Mountain 7-6. And once again, Sunholm on the serve for the Lancers. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier there, a bit short on the return for Sunrise. And Salpointe pulls ahead 8-6 as Sunholm serves once again. Excellent effort there for Mackenzie Wise, getting up on the net for the Sunrise Mustangs, and they are able to get the point. Nice attempt at the block there for Salpointe, but ultimately Sunrise Mountain able to come away with that one. 8-7 here in the second set. Nice job twisting and torquing number 5 for Salpointe. Abby Russell able to get that one to come back across the court and gets it to go for Salpointe. They now pull ahead by 2, 9-7 here in the second set. Nice defensive effort up front there by number 9 for Salpointe, Alana Duarte, accompanied by number 5, Abby Russell, but Sunrise does come away with the point. Wise on to serve for Sunrise Mountain, and she gets the ace. The 6-foot freshman coming up huge here tonight for Sunrise Mountain. Knotted up at 9 apiece here in the second set. Live on the NFHS Network, it's the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. Hope you're enjoying yourself here this evening. So glad you joined us. Number 4, too hot to handle there for Salpointe. That's Peyton Lewis getting it to go for the Lancers. Nice defensive effort there to try to get that one to go back over for Sunrise, but not able to do so. Abby Russell in to serve for the Lancers. Nice job there on the dink. That's number 4, Peyton Lewis, minding the net up front for Salpointe. And they pull ahead now 11-9 here in the second set. Nice effort there for Sunrise. That was number 11, Peyton Harmon. She sets it. Salpointe trying to find an open spot in that Mustang defense. And number 9 for the Mustangs, Jocelyn Teichman, elevates and gets it to go. 6-foot junior, outside hitter and middle backer for Sunrise Mountain. And now the libero, number 20, Megan Flory, is on to serve for the Mustangs. Nice job of setting it up there for the kill. The set was number 4, Peyton Lewis, and the kill, number 9, Alana Duarte. Nice team effort there for Salpointe. And they pull ahead 12-10 here in the second. Nice job getting the ace there. Number 4, Peyton Lewis, back to serve for the Lancers. That gives them a 3-point lead. And once again, Peyton Lewis will deliver it over the net. Nice job there. A little bit of miscommunication possibly on the Sunrise Mountain side, but no miscommunication on the defensive front there for Salpointe, as they are doing a great job here in the second set. And now we have a timeout with our score in the second set. Salpointe leading Sunrise Mountain 14-10. We'll step aside and be right back with you here on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us. We are here in the second set. Salpointe leads Sunrise Mountain by a score of 14-11. Number 11 for Sunrise is on to serve, Peyton Harmon. Number 17 with the kill attempt there for Salpointe. That's Madison Sunholm, unable to get it to go. And a nice defensive effort there for Sunrise. They draw closer at 14-12. That was a great serve there from Peyton Harmon. Number 9 for Sunrise elevates. Jocelyn Teichman tries to get it to go, unable to. And that point will go to Salpointe. 15-12 they lead here in the second set. And that's number 9, Alana Duarte, on to serve for the Lancers. Nice job there up front That's number 8 for Sunrise. Kendall Bailey able to get up and get it to go for Sunrise Mountain. Unable to turn that one are the Lancers. And Sunrise draws near here in the second set, 15-13. They trail Salpointe. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live on the NFHS Network. Nice effort there. Number 13 for Salpointe, that's Andrea Owens. She's a 6'1" freshman, but she's unable to get it to go, and that point will go to Sunrise. 1-point contest here in the second. And Bihlmeier to serve for the Mustangs. Salpointe did a nice job that time finding an open spot on the floor and attacking that. They will now lead 16-14. And we've got number 10, Misner, back to serve for Salpointe. Megan Flory with the dig there for Sunrise. Nice effort there for the defense of Salpointe, but they are unable to get it to go, and that will go to Sunrise. They trail by 1, 16-15 here in the second set. Number 10, Courtney Luxton on to serve for Sunrise. What a great job there at the net for the defense for Salpointe, denying the kill there by Sunrise. They pull ahead by 2, 17-15. And number 17 on to serve for Salpointe, that's Madison Sunholm. And that one goes a bit out. Oh, excuse me, that one is in. And it is in. It is indeed in. That's a point for Sunrise. And we are here in the second set. So glad you joined us live on the NFHS Network tonight here from Mountain Point High School in Phoenix. You're watching the AIA State Championships. This is the 4A Volleyball Championship pitting Sunrise Mountain against Salpointe Catholic from Tucson. And Salpointe, number 15 that time, gets it to go for the Lancers. Excellent job there. Excuse me, that was number 5, Abby Russell. She's a 6-foot sophomore middle backer there for Salpointe. Number 7 elevates for the Mustangs, Mackenzie Wise. Salpointe able to get the return and able to almost get it to go. Unfortunately, ball is out of bounds there. And that point goes to the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Sets it up for Salpointe. Nice dig there for Sunrise. Number 9 elevates for the Mustangs. And we've got, appears a net violation or possibly a double hit there on Salpointe. And once again, we are knotted up at 18 apiece. Here in the second set, Mackenzie Wise continues to serve the freshman for Sunrise. Nice effort up front there for the defense of Sunrise, led by number 15. That's Memadovic. Also assisted there on defense, number 9, Jocelyn Teichman. We've got another timeout here as Sunrise Mountain has pulled ahead of Salpointe, 19-18. We'll step aside and be right back with you on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us here this evening from Mountain Point High School. Sunrise Mountain leads Salpointe here in the second set, 19-18. Mackenzie Wise serving for the Mustangs. And that one falls short. And Sunrise will pull ahead once again here in the second set. The NFHS Network would like to thank our corporate sponsors for their support to put your kids on the air. Under Armour, everything here is built to make you better. And Olive Garden, at Olive Garden, we're bringing new things to the table. Wise on the serve for Sunrise. And a nice effort there up front for the Mustangs. Once again, that's number 9, Teichman, and number 15, Memdovic, leading the charge there for Sunrise. They are up 3 now. Wise remains in to serve. And that was a great job of elevating at the net there. Number 5 for Salpointe, Abby Russell, 6-foot sophomore middle backer for the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. And she did a great job of getting that one up and getting across the court with the kill. Number 5, Abby Russell serving for Salpointe. A bit of difficulty on the return there for Sunrise Mountain, and that one will go to the Lancers. We are in a 1-point set here, 21-20. Live on the NFHS Network, it's the AIA State Volleyball 4A Championships. We've got Sunrise Mountain and Salpointe Catholic making the trip up the I-10 from Tucson. And Megan Flory on the Libero to serve for Sunrise. Duarte elevates for Salpointe. Nice defense there for the Mustangs. Once again, Duarte comes to the net, unable to get it to go. And that is number 5 with a very impressive dig there, Kaylee Ford for Sunrise Mountain. Number 9 trying to find the spot there for Sunrise, and it just falls out of bounds. That's Jocelyn Teichman. Excellent effort there from the 6-foot junior for the Mustangs. And we are 1-point deficit here in the second set. And that is an ace there for number 4, Peyton Lewis on. She leads the club in aces with 59 plus on the season. And we are knotted up at 22 apiece here in the second set. They set it up. Salpointe tries to go cross court, and they get it to go. Excellent job there. Madison Sunholm coming cross court once again for the Lancers, able to deliver for her squad. And we are going to have a timeout once again as Salpointe pulls ahead of Sunrise Mountain here in the second set, 23-22. We'll step aside and be right back with you live here from Mountain Point High School on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the NFHS Network. We're coming to you from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix. Peyton Lewis on to serve for the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. And the Sunrise Mustangs unable to return that one. And Salpointe will pull ahead by 2 here with a set point upcoming for number 4, Peyton Lewis and her Salpointe Catholic Lancers. Number 9 elevates with authority there for Sunrise Mountain. That's Jocelyn Teichman once again. She's been all over the court here tonight for the Mustangs. 6-foot junior there, outside hitter and middle backer for the Mustangs. And now Peyton Harmon will be deep for Sunrise on the serve. And that one is too deep. And Salpointe will even this one up at a set apiece as we're coming to you live here on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us this evening. We're going to take a couple minutes worth of timeout. Want to encourage you to have everyone tune in that you can. Send a text, send an email, call a friend, get them to tune into this one. We're going to have a great rest of the evening here from Mountain Point High School. We'll step aside and come back to you after these commercial messages on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. We're live on the NFHS Network. We're bringing the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. We're knotted up at a set apiece here between Sunrise Mountain and Salpointe Catholic coming up from Tucson. Thanks again for joining us. I want to thank our production crew once again here this evening. Ed Como is my producer. Nice serve there for Sunrise Mountain. Excellent job of getting that one deep. Also want to thank Josh Gray running the camera here tonight for us on the NFHS Network. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here, tuned in from wherever you are. Make sure and tweet us, if you will, using the hashtag SMHS versus SCHS. We love to read your questions, comments, and any shout-outs you have for these players or coaches on the air here this evening. Nice effort there for Salpointe, trying to get that one back over. They set it up for Sunrise. And number 9, Jocelyn Teichman, nice effort, but unable to get it over there. And Salpointe jumps out here to an early 2-0 lead here in the third set of action from Mountain Point High School. So glad you joined us here. Make sure you tune in all month long here on the NFHS Network. Great volleyball action as well as football coming at you for the rest of November. Nice effort there, number 9, Jocelyn Teichman for Sunrise. But the defense is on point there for Salpointe once again, leading the charge that time, number 17, Madison Sunholm, as well as number 5 up front for the Lancers, Abby Russell. And that one is in there. Nice effort. Number 8 for Sunrise, that's Kendall Bailey. She's a 6-foot junior, making things happen there for the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier is on to serve for the Mustangs. Excellent defense that time for Sunrise Mountain, led by the staunch freshman up front once again, Mackenzie Wise, on the defensive side of the net for Sunrise. Bihlmeier serving again for the Mustangs. Nice return there for Salpointe. Trying to find a spot on the floor there. And we're seeing what they're calling here on the floor. Looks like that one will go for Sunrise. 3 apiece here in the third set, live on the NFHS Network from Mountain Point High School in Phoenix. Hope you're enjoying things tonight here in the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. Nice defensive effort there from number 2 for Sunrise Mountain. That's Bihlmeier. But Salpointe gets it to go. And they take the 4-3 lead here in the third set. Number 9, Alana Duarte, serving for the Lancers. Bihlmeier returning for Sunrise. And that was a great kill there for number 9. Excuse me. Yes, number 13. I'm sorry, number 13 on the kill there for Salpointe. That is Andrea Owens. Mackenzie Wise elevates for Sunrise Mountain. And that one is out. And a nice effort there from Salpointe on the point for the Lancers. Salpointe leads here in the third set, 6-3. Duarte serving again. And the return for Sunrise almost puts that one back over the net. Number 11 up front for Sunrise, Peyton Harmon, unable to get that one and get it to go over. And Salpointe with a commanding lead here, 7-3 in the third set. Duarte serving again. And Mackenzie Wise a bit out of position there for Sunrise Mountain. And the Mustangs are calling a timeout to talk it over here in the third set. They are behind 8-3. Salpointe, the defending state champions, in command here. And this one is knotted up at a set apiece. We'll come right back to Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the NFHS Network. We're tied up at a set apiece, and Salpointe Catholic leads this set by a score of 8-4. And number 10, Courtney Luxton, the 5'7" junior, on to serve for the Mustangs. Nice dig there for the Libero. And Mackenzie Wise with a strong effort there at the net for Sunrise. Salpointe able to get it back over. Mackenzie Wise once again. And they are able to get that one to go. Nice job there from the freshman. And Luxton remains on to serve for Sunrise. Deep on the return for Salpointe is Duarte. And a nice effort there in the corner. Front corner of the net, that's Andrea Owens there, number 13. That will add to her total of 255 kills for that freshman on the season. A couple of great freshmen on both sides of the net here tonight in this 4A championship game. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Glad you tuned into the NFHS Network here this evening. Coming to you live from Mountain Point High School. Our score here, we're knotted up at a set apiece. And Salpointe leads this third set, 9-6. And that is a ace there for number 4, Sunrise Mountain, Shauna Rath. And she's the team leader in assists with 299 on the season. Salpointe unable to get that one back over. And Sunrise Mountain not going away without a fight here in the third set. They trail by 1, 9-8. Duarte with a strong effort there from the middle, and she gets it to go on the kill. And she is the team leader in kills for Salpointe. She can add to her 305 total on the season. Sunholm serving for Salpointe. Near collision there up front for Sunrise. Nice job on the misdirection there for Salpointe, able to get it back over. And an excellent effort there, number 6, Libero for Sunrise Mountain. That's Hannah Richmond, but she's not able to get it back over. Excuse me, that's number 6, Jenna Johnson for Salpointe. 10-9. Salpointe remains on top here in the third set. Mackenzie Wise serving for Sunrise. And unable to return that is number 9, Alana Duarte. That's an ace for the freshman. And we're knotted up 10 apiece here in the third set. So glad you tuned in. There's another ace for Mackenzie Wise. And Sunrise Mountain battles back after Salpointe takes the early lead in the set. And Wise serves with an 11-10 lead here in the third set from Mountain Point High School. Nice effort there, number 5, Abby Russell, trying to bring it back cross court and is able to do so. And that ties us up once again, 11 apiece. Once again, we're tied a set apiece here in the match. Nice effort there up front. That is number 15 for Sunrise, Adna Memodovic, getting up and taking care of business for the Mustangs. Salpointe was right at the net, but she was able to get it to go. Number 20, Megan Flory, on to serve for Sunrise. Duarte with an excellent job of finding a spot on the floor there in the Sunrise defense. Able to dink that one over for the Salpointe point. And that knots us up at 12 apiece here in the third set. Number 5 for Salpointe, Abby Russell, on to serve. That one's got to go for Sunrise. Nice job there. Number 9, Jocelyn Teichman. They set it up again. This time it's number 11, Peyton Harmon. And nice job there, Salpointe, able to return that one back over for the point. And they reclaim their third set lead here, 13-12 over Sunrise Mountain. Once again, you're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the SMHS Network. I'm James Poovey coming to you from Mountain Point High School. We're knotted up at a set apiece here. Great contest this evening from Ahwatukee. This is the 4A Volleyball Championships. Salpointe leads here in the third set, 14-12. And in the match, we're knotted up at a set apiece. Nice effort there up front. Madison Harris. Great defensive effort there. Number 13, Andrea Owens for Salpointe. Duarte elevates, and she's able to get it to go for the Lancers. Well, that's a sweet spot over there in the front corner there for Duarte. She's made a number of kills from that same position here tonight. And she extends the Salpointe lead to 2, 14-12 here in the third set. Abby Russell serving for the Lancers. Once again, Duarte from that corner. Great volleys there this time. And Sunrise Mountain comes out on top of that one. We'll have number 11, Peyton Harmon, serving for her squad. What a great job that time. Number 17 for Salpointe, Madison Sunholm, not to be denied. And she was able to get that one to go in the back of the court there against the Sunrise defense. Salpointe with the 3-point lead, 16-13 here in the third set. Live on the SMHS Network, it's the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. And nice job there up front for Sunrise Mountain. And they draw to within 2 here in the third set of action. Sunholm at the net for Salpointe. Nice dig there. Sunholm cross court. And an excellent effort, number 11, Peyton Harmon, trying to get it just over the net, but unable to come up with it. And that extends the Salpointe lead, 17-14. And all-world Alana Duarte is deep to serve for Salpointe. They set it up for Sunholm, and she's able to find the hole in the defense and gets that one to fall. Duarte and the Lancers extend their third set lead here, 18-14, as she remains on to serve. And that one is out and will go to Sunrise. Number 10, Courtney Luxton in to serve for the Mustangs. 5'7" junior. Puts it over the net. Duarte elevates. Peyton Harmon, among other Mustangs, with a great effort, and unfortunately that point looks to go to Salpointe. The players do not agree with the call. Sunrise Mountain coach comes off the bench. A few boos from the gallery here on the Mustangs side of the contingency. Nevertheless, it's 19-15 Salpointe here in the third set. Mackenzie Wise with a nice effort at the net. Nice return there for the Mustangs. Wise at the net for, Sunrise Mountain, but not able to get it to go. And that takes it to 20-15 Salpointe here in the third set, and there's a timeout on the floor. Our score 20-15. Salpointe leads Sunrise Mountain in the third set. We'll be right back after these messages on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live here on the NFHS Network. I'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We're live from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're knotted up at a set apiece, and Salpointe Catholic leads this third set by a score of 20-15. And number 10, Helena Misner, is on to serve for the Lancers. Mackenzie Wise at the net. The freshman getting up and putting it down for the Mustangs. She leads her squad with 170-plus kills on the season, and she's just a freshman. Nice effort there for Salpointe. That was number 5 on the kill attempt, Abby Russell, but not able to get it to go. 20-17 Salpointe. Sunrise on the serve. Sunholm elevates. Mackenzie Wise on the defense. And the point will end up going to Sunrise Mountain. Coach Bob Lavardo comes off the bench to congratulate his Mustangs. And once again, a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. 20-18 here in the third set on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back with you. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA State Volleyball Championships. This is the 4A level. We've got Sunrise Mountain Mustangs squaring off here tonight against the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. And we're knotted up at a set apiece here in the third set. Salpointe leads Sunrise 20-18. Nice elevation there on the outside. That was number 13, Andrea Owens. She's second on the team in kills behind Alana Duarte with 255. And you can see why there. Sunholm on the serve for Salpointe, and she gets it to go. Caught the Mustang defense sleeping there a little bit, and Salpointe able to pull ahead by 4 here in the third set, 22-18. And Sunholm remains on to serve for the Lancers. Sunrise gets it over. A nice kill effort there, and she gets it. Number 13, Andrea Owens again for Salpointe, coming up huge here late in the third set for the Lancers. 23-18, Sunholm to serve for Salpointe. Cross-court effort there for Sunrise. Nice job returning. Mackenzie Wise with the kill attempt, and it's too deep. And a set point upcoming for Salpointe. 24-18. Sunholm on to serve. In an attempt to take a 2-1 lead in sets here over Sunrise Mountain. Cross-court effort there. Nice job. Number 5, Abby Russell gets it to go. And that will secure another set for Salpointe. And they now lead 2-1 here in the match. Live on the NFHS Network. We're coming to you from Mountain Point High School. We'll step aside on the NFHS Network and come right back with you for another great set of action from Mountain Point High School. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here live on the NFHS Network. My name is James Poovey. I'm so glad you joined us here this evening. Hope you're enjoying the action wherever you are tonight. Make sure and tweet us if you will, using the hashtag SMHS versus SCHS. Love to read your comments, questions, anything you have to share with us on the air tonight. Salpointe takes a 2-1 lead over Sunrise Mountain as we enter the fourth set of play here from Mountain Point High School. And that one goes to Salpointe. Nice job that time up front by Sunholm and crew, getting that one to go. Once again, the NFHS Network would like to thank our corporate sponsors for their support and putting your kids on the air. Under Armour, everything here is built to make you better. And Olive Garden, at Olive Garden, we're bringing new things to the table. Once again, another point for Salpointe. They take a 2-0 lead here in the fourth set of action. And they have a 2-1 set lead here in the match. Nice defense there. Madison Sunholm for Salpointe, denying the effort there from number 12 for Sunrise Mountain, Madison Harris. And Peyton Lewis serves it up for the Lancers. Nice job there, Sunrise. That was number 11, finding the hole in the defense there for the Mustangs, Peyton Harmon. And she is now deep to serve for her Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. She is second on the team in assists with 285 plus on the season. Sunholm with a great effort. And a net violation on Sunrise means that one is good for Salpointe. They are up 4-1 here in the fourth set, leading 2-1 in the match. Madison Sunholm just stonewalling the Mustangs up front there for Salpointe. And she is coming up big here in the fourth set of action tonight. Live on the NFHS Network from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix. That serve a bit too deep for Salpointe. And Sunrise will be back on the attack as freshman number 7, Mackenzie Wise, checks back into the lineup for the Mustangs. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier on to serve for Sunrise. Duarte with the return. Nice defensive effort there from Sunrise. Number 13 up front doing the work for Salpointe. That's Andrea Owens. Once again, she is second on the team in kills, only to Alana Duarte, with a total of 255 and then some on this 2017 campaign. Number 10 for Salpointe, Hilana Meisner serving, and Sunrise Mountain with the return and the point for the Mustangs. Our score here in the fourth set of action, Salpointe leading Sunrise Mountain 6-3. And number 10, Courtney Luxton, will be on to serve. 5'7", junior for the Mustangs. Salpointe sets it up, and a nice job of elevating and just dinking it over the net there was number 5, Abby Russell. Nice ball control from the 6-foot sophomore middle backer for the Lancers. Sunrise sets it up for Mackenzie Wise, and she is denied at the net there. And that was number 4 on defense for Salpointe, Peyton Lewis. And Peyton is nearing 1,000 assists for the third time in her illustrious career with Salpointe. She's also the team leader in digs with 339. And that one will go over to Sunrise. They trail 8-4 here in the fourth set of action. And they trail 2-1 to Salpointe in the match. Duarte gets it back over. They set it up for Wise, and she's able to put it in and get it to go. Number 7, Mackenzie Wise, the freshman for Sunrise Mountain, on the kill for the Mustangs. Shauna Rath serving for Sunrise Mountain. Nice attempt there. Number 5, Abby Russell, trying to come back across the court. And Sunrise Mountain able to come up with that point there as well, and they draw to within 2 of Salpointe here, 8-6 in the 4th set. Back over. The set for Duarte, and the libero for Sunrise, unable to return that screamer there for Alana Duarte over the net. And the Lancers team leader in kills with another there for Salpointe. Nice job up front there. That's number 15 for Sunrise Mountain. Adna Memadovic elevating at the net and slamming it down for Sunrise. Mackenzie Wise on the serve. And number 5, Salpointe's Abby Russell. A great play there at the net, finding the open spot on the floor and delivering for the Lancers. They have a 10-7 lead here in the 4th set of action. We're live on the NFHS Network from Mountain Point High School. So glad you joined us here for the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. That one is tipped, and the point will go to Salpointe as they celebrate in the front with Alana Duarte, number 4, Peyton Lewis, and number 8, Taylor Sarnoski up front for the Lancers. Sunrise getting this one back over. Salpointe setting up for another kill, and nice return that time for Sunrise. That's number 5, Kaylee Ford on defense. Alana Duarte and number 4, Shauna Rath, nothing doing. Nice defense there for Sunrise. Sunholm with the kill attempt, and once again it's Rath on the defense. Nice volley here. Great effort from both sides of the net here. Woo! And nice job there, number 4, Shauna Rath, with a great session there for Sunrise Mountain. She came up huge a number of times on that volley. And Salpointe continues their lead, 11-8, with Sunrise Mountain drawing near, and number 20 on to serve, the libero, Megan Flory for Sunrise. Nice attempt there by Flory on the dig, but unable to recover it. And Salpointe pulls ahead 12-8 here in the 4th set of action, leading 2-1 here in the match. Peyton Lewis with service for Salpointe. Number 13 elevating in the middle of the floor, Andrea Owens, came up just a bit short there on the net. And the point will go to Sunrise. 12-9 here in the 4th set, with Salpointe leading 2-1. Serve too deep. Number 9, Alana Duarte on for Salpointe serve. And that one's too deep. And Sunrise will get that point, 13-10. Here in the 4th set of action, coming to you live on the NFHS Network, the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. My name is James Poovey. So glad you joined us here this evening from Mountain Point High School. Salpointe gets that one back over. Sunrise returns the favor. 13 sets up for the kill, and Flory with the nice dig there for Sunrise. Nice volley. Mackenzie Wise with the kill attempt. That was denied by Salpointe. They set it up once again for Wise. And she gets it to go that time. Number 7, Mackenzie Wise, the freshman for Sunrise, pulls them within 2, 13-11 here in the fourth set, as they trail Salpointe 2-1 here in the match. Duarte puts it over. Nice effort up front there. Number 12, Madison Harris, attempting to get that one over for the Mustangs. Comes up a bit short. And Salpointe will serve, leading 14-11 here in the fourth set. Wise puts it back over for Sunrise. Nice dig there for Flory. Nice return, Alana Duarte. A nice kill effort there from number 13, Andrea Owens, but it falls too deep for the Lancers, and Sunrise Mountain pulls it within 2. As Courtney Luxton, number 10, comes in, 5'7" junior, to serve for the Mustangs. Sunholm elevates. Mackenzie Wise once again, but Salpointe returns it. Nice job there up front. Great team effort there by Salpointe. That was number 4 on the set, Peyton Lewis. And number 17 that time, slamming it home, Madison Sunholm for the Lancers. She is now on to serve for her squad, leading 3 here in the fourth set. Mackenzie Wise, but number 5 with the single block at the net, Abby Russell. What a great defensive effort there for Salpointe. And we have a timeout on the floor for Sunrise. Salpointe leads 16-12 here in the fourth set of action from Mountain Point High School. We'll be right back with you on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here on the NFHS Network. We're coming to you live from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. We have the Salpointe Catholic Lancers against the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Salpointe has a 2-1 set lead here in the match, and they lead 16-12 here in the fourth set with one of their stars, number 17, Madison Sunholm, on to serve. Mackenzie Wise attempts to kill, and that's denied by Salpointe. They get it back over and set it up for her once again, and she's good to go that time from the front quarter. Number 7, Mackenzie Wise. She adds to her 170-plus kill total on the season. Number 4, Shauna Rath, on to serve for the Mustangs. What a job up front that time. Number 13 slams it home for the Lancers. Number 13, Andrea Owens. She's a 6'1" freshman. Getting it done up front there for Coach Heather Moore-Martin and the Lancers. Nice job there. Sunrise Mountain able to get it over. That was number 15 up front for Sunrise, Adna Memadovic. She's also a freshman, 5'11", middle hitter for the Mustangs. Mackenzie Wise with service. Nice effort on the kill there, Duarte, but she was denied by Sunrise defense. Coming back cross court. An excellent dig there. Number 4 for Sunrise Mountain on the return, Shauna Rath. She is the team leader in assists, 299 plus. And she returns that one over there for her Mustangs. And they now trail 17-15 here in the fourth set of action. We have a timeout on the floor, and we'll step aside here from Mountain Point High School. Right back after this on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship here live on the NFHS Network. We're coming to you from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. Salpointe Catholic leads Sunrise Mountain 2-1 here in the match, and they also lead this set 17-15 over Sunrise Mountain. Wise on the serve for Sunrise. Nice kill attempt there for Duarte. Unable to get it to go. She sets it up again. Sunrise with the set, and they get it over. Duarte once again. Nice job there for Sunrise Mountain. Number 9, Jocelyn Teichman gets it over, and they get it to go. The Sunrise Mountain Mustangs with a bit of momentum here in the fourth set. They draw within 1 of Salpointe with Wise continuing to serve. Sunholm elevates, and it's too deep for Salpointe. And that will knot us up here 17 apiece in the fourth set of action. Watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here live on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us. That one is too deep for Mackenzie Wise. And number 5 checks into the lineup for Sunrise. That's Kaylee Ford, 5'6" junior. Salpointe leads 18-17 here in the fourth set. And serving for Salpointe is Abby Russell. And number 11 for Sunrise, Peyton Harmon, gets it over the net and gets it to drop. Found the hole in the defense there for Salpointe. And we're knotted up again, 18 apiece here in the fourth set of action. Flory serving for Sunrise. Alana Duarte elevates. Number 9 for Sunrise Mountain with the kill. Jocelyn Teichman, 6' junior with 158 plus kills on the season, elevates at the net just the right time for her Mustangs squad. Flory with the serve. Duarte gets it to go opposite corner of the court. Nice job there up front for Salpointe. And the Lancer kill leader, 305 plus, that's Alana Duarte. A bit of miscommunication there, but Sunrise Mountain able to recover and come up with a point. Nice job up front there. Number 9, Jocelyn Teichman, as well as number 12, Madison Harris. And number 4, who checks out of the lineup, that was Shauna Rath. Number 8 checking in for Sunrise, that's Kendall Bailey. Sunrise takes the lead, 20-19 here in the fourth set, and they get that one to go as well. They're now going to be up 21-19 here in the fourth set. They trail Salpointe 2-1 here in the match tonight. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We're live on the NFHS Network coming to you from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast wherever you're tuned in at tonight. And once again, Sunrise Mountain with the momentum here in the fourth set. And we have a timeout on the floor for Salpointe. Sunrise Mountain leading by 3, 22-19 here in the fourth set of action from Mountain Point High School. Back after this on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. This is James Poovey. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships here on the NFHS Network. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. We got a great one for you from Mountain Point High School. Salpointe and Sunrise Mountain for the 4A title. And Salpointe leads 2-1, but Sunrise Mountain takes the lead here, 22-19 here in the fourth set. Sunrise sets it up, and they're able to get it to go and get it to stick twice that time. That was number 9, Jocelyn Teichman. She's come up big here in this set for the Mustangs. And number 11, Peyton Harmon, remains on to serve for Sunrise. Duarte with the kill, and Sunrise with the defense. Unfortunately, number 5 there, Kaylee Ford, came up a bit short for the Mustangs. And Salpointe's Alana Duarte will serve for the Lancers. Sunrise sets it up. And number 9 for the Mustangs, again, Jocelyn Teichman, just destroying things up at the net and getting that one to go for her Mustangs. She checks out of the contest. But a nice fourth set there from Jocelyn Teichman. What an effort from the 6-foot junior for Sunrise Mountain. And number 13 on the opposite side there for Salpointe comes up huge. That's Andrea Owens. And she is second on the team in kills with 255, only to senior Alana Duarte. Helena Meisner on the 5'8" junior serving for Salpointe. Nice effort on the return there for Sunrise. They set it up for Sunholm. She gets it over. And Wise with the return for Sunrise. Nice volley here. The Libero gets it on the action. Sunrise gets it back over. And nice job up front there, finding the hole in the Sunrise defense. Number 5, Abby Russell for Salpointe. (24-22) here in the fourth set of action from Mountain Point High School. And just like that, we are all even at 2 sets apiece as Sunrise Mountain takes the fourth set of action here from Mountain Point High School. We're going to step aside here on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us here this evening. Come back for a great finish as we are knotted up at 2 sets apiece between Sunrise Mountain and Salpointe Catholic. Back after these messages on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship here on the NFHS Network. We're coming to you live from Mountain Point High School. We are knotted up at 2 sets apiece with a 5th and final championship deciding set here upcoming between the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs and the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. Both teams have put on a great show here tonight, and we look forward to a exciting 5th set here for Coach Heather Moore Martin and her Lancers, and Coach Bob Lavardo and his Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight on the NFHS Network. Make sure you tell your friends about all the great action available on your laptop, your cell phone. If you got a web-connected television, you can also stream the NFHS Network on there as well. I believe there's also a NFHS Network app coming to Apple TV sometime in the near future as well. So look forward to that for some great high school action all over the country here this evening. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm James Poovey, coming to you live from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona, where we've got the 5th and final set of the evening. And Sunrise Mountain will serve number 11, Peyton Harmon, to get us going here in set number 5. Nice job there for Flory for Sunrise. Great volley here. Nice job, number 5, Kaylee Ford for Sunrise Mountain. Salpointe sets it up, and it's Duarte on the far side. Not able to get it to fall. And that attempt there by number 9, Jocelyn Teichman, a bit deep for Sunrise. And Salpointe will draw first blood here in the 5th set of action with number 4, Peyton Lewis on to serve. Nice job adjusting there by Teichman. Flory on the dig for Sunrise. Teichman puts it over. They set it up for Duarte. And nice effort there again for Flory on the defensive side for Sunrise. Duarte on the kill attempt, and it's too deep. And with that, we're knotted up 1 apiece here in the 5th and final set in this AIA 4A Volleyball Championship live on the NFHS Network, coming to you from Mountain Point High School, Prom of the Pride. And a bit of miscommunication along the net there for Salpointe. And Sunrise Mountain able to come up with that one and take a 2-1 lead here in the 5th and final set. This will go to 18, I believe, and the winner will win by 2. Service unable to get over the net there for Bihlmeier. And Alana Duarte will serve for Salpointe. And that one is in for the Lancers. Alana Duarte on the ace there for her ball club. And they take a 3-2 lead here in the 5th and final set from Mountain Point High School here in Phoenix, Arizona. Flory on the return. Nice job there for the Mustangs. Number 12, Madison Harris gets it over. Duarte with the kill, but nice job on the dig there, Bihlmeier. And that one is out. Nice attempt for the kill, number 13, Andrea Owens. And it looks like they might be changing the ruling here. The officials confer on the court. And that is indeed a point for Sunrise Mountain. From the looks of things up here, that ball was out, and indeed the referees do confirm on the court. So we're knotted up 3 apiece here in the 5th set, and 2 sets apiece here in the match. A pivotal 5th and final set in this AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. Salpointe gets that one. And they lead 4-3 here in the 5th and final set. Coach Bob Lavardo on his feet, cheering on his Mustangs. And a bit of miscommunication there up front on the net for Salpointe, and that results in a point for the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Number 4, Shauna Rath, serves for the Sunrise Mustangs. Salpointe gets it over. Wise gets it back over for Sunrise. And they're up on defense. Peyton Harmon. And they set it up for the Lancers. Wise on the kill attempt for Sunrise. And Salpointe somehow able to get it back over. And they're saying that that one is going to go to Salpointe. No, they said it was tipped. They changed the call. And that is going to go in the favor of Coach Bob Lavardo and the Sunrise Mustangs. Once again, they confer at the net. And it is indeed a Sunrise Mountain point. Shauna Rath remains in to serve for Sunrise Mountain. Coach Heather Moore Martin also coming off the bench to coach up her troops and get them ready here in this 5th and final set. And that one's good for Salpointe. Boy, this one is back and forth here in the 5th and final set with a couple of questionable calls. Coach Bob Lavardo out on the court getting an explanation from the referees. He's a bit upset at the call, feeling that that one should have went his team's way. As you can hear, the Mustang contingent here with a few boos as we are positioned on the Mustang side of the gym here this evening. They are still talking this one over. We are knotted up 4 apiece here and 2 sets apiece in the match. Coming to you live on the NFHS Network. It's the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. And Madison Sunholm will serve here for Salpointe, and they do get the point. Salpointe gets it over. Nice job on the return there for Sunrise. Excellent effort. And they set it up. And number 5 knocks it home for the Lancers. That's Abby Russell. 6-foot sophomore doing work there in the middle. And getting it to go for the Salpointe Lancers. They lead now 6-4. And we have a timeout on the court for the Sunrise Mustangs. We'll step aside and come back with you shortly here from Mountain Point High School on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships. We're live coming to you from Mountain Point High School on the NFHS Network. Glad you tuned in here this evening. We got a great one for you. We're tied up 2 sets apiece here in the 5th and final set. And Salpointe Catholic leads Sunrise Mountain 6-4 as Sunholm serves for the Lancers. And she gets it to go. And that will take us to 7-4 Salpointe here in the 5th and final set as Sunholm remains on to serve for Coach Heather Moore-Martin and the Lancers. And that one is out. So Sunrise Mountain will get one there. And the freshman for Sunrise, number 7, Mackenzie Wise, on for service. That one barely gets over the net. Nice job there on the deflection. Nice heads-up play. Number 11, Peyton Harmon for Sunrise. Critical point in the set. And she gets it over the net for the Mustangs. Wise continues to serve for Sunrise. Near collision there in the middle. And that one is out. Nice effort on the play there for Salpointe. But Sunrise ultimately comes up with it. And we have another timeout as we're tied up 7 apiece here from Mountain Point High School on the NFHS Network. We'll step aside and be right back with you after these messages. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships on the NFHS Network. So glad you joined us here this evening. My name is James Poovey. We've had a great evening of volleyball here coming at you in the 4A division. Sunrise Mountain and Salpointe Catholic knotted up at 2 sets apiece, and they are knotted up 7-7 here in the 5th and final set. They set it up, and Sunrise Mountain returns. Number 9 on the kill attempt for Sunrise Mountain. That's Jocelyn Teichman. Nice defense there up front for Sunrise Mountain. Teichman again and Duarte on the dig for Salpointe. What an effort there for Flory on the Sunrise Mountain side of the net. But she's not able to get it back over, and Salpointe takes an 8-7 lead here in the 5th set. Number 13, Andrea Owens, 6'1" freshman serving for the Lancers. And it looks like a net violation or a line violation there on Sunrise. So Salpointe pulls ahead by 2, 9-7 here in the 5th set of action from Mountain Point High School. Miscommunication there for Sunrise, but they're able to get it over. They set it up for Duarte, and her kill is just a bit deep. So Sunrise Mountain remains within 1, 9-8 here in the 5th set of action. Libero Flory on to serve for Sunrise. And they set it up for Duarte, and it's in. Coach Lavardo standing right there for Sunrise thought it was out, but the referee on the far side of the court has his flag pointed at the ground, and that will take Salpointe to a 10-8 lead here in the 5th set with number 5, Abby Russell, on to serve. Sunrise gets it back over. They set it up here for Salpointe. Sunholm. And number 9 on the kill attempt for Sunrise Mountain, Teichman. Nice job there on the edge by Peyton Harmon. Duarte. Harmon with the set. And what a great job up front. Heads up play there. Nice set for Harmon. And an even better dink there for Jocelyn Teichman. 6-foot junior coming up huge there for Sunrise Mountain. Peyton Harmon serving for Sunrise. They trail 10-9 here in the 5th and final set. And number 9, Teichman, not able to get that one back over. And so Salpointe will go ahead 11-9 here in the 5th and final set. Harmon on the set. And number 12 attempts to get it over Madison Harris, but it's a bit deep. And now we have another timeout on the floor as Salpointe leads 12-9 here in the 5th and final set. We'll step aside and be right back with you on the NFHS network. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. We're knotted up at 2 sets apiece, and Salpointe has the lead here 12-9 in the 5th and final set of the evening. Coming to you live from Mountain Point High School, the home of the Pride here in Phoenix, Arizona. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championships live on the NFHS network. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here this evening. We had a great night of volleyball coming to you from Mountain Point High School. Number 4 for Salpointe, Peyton Lewis serving for her Lancers. Duarte with the kill attempt there, but an excellent defensive effort up front there, leading the charge, number 12, Madison Harris, and number 8, Kendall Bailey for the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. Number 2, Reannan Bihlmeier drops back deep to serve for the Mustangs. She gets it over. Nice defense there by number 12. Once again, Madison Harris coming up huge with the block there for Sunrise Mountain. And they draw to within 1, 12-11 here in the 5th and final set of action from Mountain Point High School. Nice serve there for Sunrise. They set it up for Duarte, and she's able to get it to go. Coming up hard at the net is Duarte and getting it to go for the Lancers. They lead 13-11 here in the 5th and final set. Nice serve by Duarte. The nice set there by Sunrise Mountain. That was Peyton Harmon setting it over to the waiting arms of number 7, Mackenzie Wise. Excuse me, that was number 8 on that one, Kendall Bailey. And Sunrise serves, trailing 1, 13-12 here in the 5th and final set. Nice job there up front for Salpointe. And Sunrise Mountain wants a net fault, but they're not going to get it. And Salpointe is going to take a 14-12 lead here in the 5th and final set as number 8 checks out of the lineup. That's Taylor Sarnoski, the senior for the Lancers. Number 10 in to serve, Helena Meisner. Number 7, Mackenzie Wise, with an excellent second effort there. And once again, she gives it a go, and she puts it back over. And what a job that time up front, leading the defensive charge for Sunrise. That's Adna Memadovic. And she absolutely stonewalls the Salpointe Lancers at the net, that time for Sunrise. 14-13 Salpointe, and they get that one to go. And they have won the 4A AIA State Championship here tonight at Mountain Point High School. They win the fifth set 15-13 over the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. And what an effort tonight from the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. We'll step aside momentarily on the NFHS Network, and we'll come back with you as we'll have the trophy ceremony and trophy presentation on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back here at Mountain Point High School. And welcome back to Mountain Point High School. You're watching the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship, where the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs have been defeated by the Salpointe Catholic Lancers 3-2. And we are getting the trophy presentation right now to the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. The runner-up trophy being presented to the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs, and Coach Bob Livardo congratulating his squad on a wonderful season here, reaching the finals tonight against the Salpointe Catholic Lancers. And now they are presenting the championship trophy to Coach Heather Moore Martin and her Salpointe Catholic Lancers. Back-to-back 4A state volleyball 4A champions. Congratulations to Salpointe Catholic, all of their coaches, students, and parents at Salpointe Catholic deserve a round of applause here this evening for their efforts during this 2017 volleyball campaign. Want to thank my production staff here on site, our producer Ed Como, and our cameraman Josh Gray, doing the excellent work on the camera tonight here at Mountain Point High School. Our final, Sunrise Mountain goes down to the Salpointe Catholic Lancers 3-2 here for the AIA 4A Volleyball Championship. Good night, and thank you for tuning in on the NFHS Network from Mountain Point High School. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care.